Property taxes. We all pay them, but not everyone knows the shortcuts that can save you real money each year. Today I'm breaking down exemptions in Florida, Georgia, and Texas, plus explaining trim notices, assessment notices, and notices of appraised value, so you'll know exactly what to expect when those letters show up in your mailbox. First things first, keep in mind your property taxes are based on the assessed value of your property, which is the value the county will tax you at. So when you hear me talking about these exemptions, I'm going to go over them. Just know I'm talking about reducing the actual assessed value of what your property is taxed at. I'm not talking about how much you'll actually save on your property taxes. So let's get started. In Florida, we've got several exemptions that can lower your property tax bill. If you're a widow or a widower, that's a $5,000 cut. If you're legally blind, it's another $5,000. Totally and permanently disabled, again, $5,000. Now, veterans with service-connected disabilities get special exemptions ranging from $5,000 up to the entire amount exempted depending on the disability level. And here's the big one, the homestead exemption. If this is your primary residence, you can take up to $50,000 off your assessed value. Plus, thanks to the Save Our Homes cap, your home's taxable value can't increase by more than 3% per year or the inflation rate, whichever is lower. So that's long-term protection and predictability. Now, every August in Florida, you'll get something called a trim notice. Looks like this. That's the truth in millage. It's basically a preview of your property tax bill. Now, it shows your assessed value, your exemptions, your proposed tax rates, and there's 3 comparisons. So it's going to show you last year's taxes, this year if the rates stayed the same, and this year with the new proposed tax rate. Now, this is your chance to review, and if needed, you can appeal it with the county. You've got 25 days from when that notice is mailed to dispute your value with the Value Adjustment Board. Now, let's move on to Georgia. They don't call it a trim notice, but you'll still get an assessment notice each spring. Usually comes out late April or May. And that notice gives you 45 days to appeal your home's value. The exemptions, Georgia offers a standard homestead exemption on your primary residence. Now, veterans with service-connected disabilities can get more than $120,000 knocked off their value in 2025. And many counties add extra relief for seniors, surviving spouses, or even disabled homeowners. So the key is applying with your county on time. And finally, let's talk about Texas. Here's the big one. They also have homestead exemption, which cuts down your taxable value right away. School districts must give at least a $10,000 break, and there's a standard $40,000 exemption for most homeowners. Now, seniors and disabled veterans get even more, and veterans can see exemptions ranging from $5,000 all the way up to full exemption for those 100% disabled. Now, exemptions are powerful, but timing really matters. Texas appraisal districts mail out notices of appraised value in April. You've got until May 15th or 30 days after you get the notice, whichever's later, to protest the value if you think the value is too high. So whether you're here in Florida or have family or friends in Georgia or Texas, the lesson's the same. Know your exemptions, pay attention to your notice deadlines, and really take action if you think your property's overvalued. I don't see enough people take action. These exemptions aren't automatic. You've got to claim them. And if you ever have questions about the process or you want to know what your home's current value looks like, I'm always here as a resource. Please do not leave money on the table when it comes to property taxes. Use the laws that are already on your side. And thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, do me a quick favor and share it with a friend or family member who owns a home. And as always, I'm here to help you not just buy or refinance a home, but to help you build long-term wealth with it at the end of the day.